Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is AJ, and I'm coming to you with another video. And today is Tuesday, so you know that means it's Transparent Tuesday. So let's get transparent. All right, update for those of you all who have been following my videos and following my transition journey and following my journey in general. Couple of updates. First update, as you see, I'm still wearing the arm sling from having rotator cuff surgery at the end of April. I have to wear this for a few more weeks and keep my arm close to my body because of the extent of the injury. I had a tear from one side to the other of my rotator cuff, so it is imperative that I keep the sling on. I can take it off just to straighten my arm a bit, but even when I do that, I have to keep my arm close to my body. So I go back to see my doctor at the end of this month, and then he'll be able to write a prescription for me to go back to my physical therapist, which I started with in the first place, and then we can get back to strengthening my arm, stretching it more, and helping me to get my shoulder back to where it was before last June when all of this started. So that is update number one. Update number two is I went to see my surgeon for my MLD phalloplasty. He had a final evaluation of my back. He did say yes, he's happy that I lost the weight that I needed to lose, but he wants me to lose a few more pounds because he says that my back is still very tight because of the muscle. So I have to lose a few more pounds, but my date for my MLD phalloplasty is August 27th, which I'm very happy about. I asked him, did he want to see me before then just to test my back? He's like, nope, see you on the 27th for surgery. So I'm happy about that. I don't have to be rescheduled, which I had been twice. I was rescheduled twice since February. So I'm happy that I don't have to reschedule. So August 27th, I will have my MLD phalloplasty, and I'm very happy about that. Just a few more pounds to lose, which is going to be easy based on how I've been eating and exercising, or the exercises that I can do, which is basically lower body and cardio. But it is what it is, and I'm just happy that I have my date and it is solidified, it is etched in stone, and I will be having my phalloplasty on the 27th. So those are my two updates. Now, as I was saying in my previous video at the end of April or beginning of May, I was taking a hiatus from social media for the month of May because I was going back to focusing on my acting career, and I've been doing that. What a lot of people don't know is that I've been in acting for well over 3 decades. Got the accolades, got the awards and everything, but I started my transition journey about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So for me, everything that I've done prior to that in my acting career, it doesn't it doesn't seem valid to me, even though it is valid. What I did was valid, but it doesn't represent me as I am now. So I'm starting over in my acting career, and at first I was a little hesitant because I'm like, it's gonna take a long time for me to get to where I was pre-transition, but I realized this is what I love to do. Even though I was shying away from it, this is what I love to do. I love acting, I love playwriting, and I don't want to get away from that. So I've been doing my voice lessons because the main thing was my singing voice. I was a musical theater actor, didn't do a lot of TV or film, but I'm starting to get into that now, just to have the different genres of acting under my belt, and so that I can get used to doing all three. But the main thing was my voice. Because my voice was changing, I wasn't confident in my singing voice. Um, so I went to my SLP and we worked on resonance, and it really helped. And I could hear the difference in certain words that I say and how I say them. And then my SLP and my vocal coach were working together to help me to produce the voice clearly that I wanted to produce. And it is helping. My singing voice still a little shaky to me, I believe, but I I can't continue to be afraid to use it. So I'm practicing more. I see my vocal coach every week, practicing more, uh, going out of my comfort zone more because I'm comfortable singing in my baritone voice. But anything above the baritone range, I get a little uncomfortable with and a little scared to sing because I know in my mind my voice may not be able to reach those notes, even though if I practice they can. But I was just I was afraid to do it. But my vocal coach is very helpful. He's very patient, very knowledgeable of changing voices, which is why I absolutely love him. And he's been helping me, and I've been doing vocal exercises that he has me to do and that I learned from my SLP, and it's getting better. So I figured so that you will see and understand the struggle that I've been going through, that I would videotape one of my sessions with my vocal coach, which I'll share with you. So I'm getting back into everything slowly. And the videotape that I'm going to share with you is me practicing one of the songs that I feel would be very perfect for a musical theater audition at any given time. I haven't got back to auditioning for musical theater yet. Right now, I'm auditioning for commercials and films and short films and things like that because I want to be 100% sure that I can go in and deliver that song the way I know I can. So it's going to take more practice and more confidence in myself and in my voice. But, you know, there are a lot of trans people who, because their voice have changed and it doesn't sound the way it did before, and it doesn't work the way we think that it should based on the changes that have happened, sometimes we get away from singing altogether, and I didn't want to do that. But I mean, it's a real thing. You know, we try not to let it bother us, but it does bother us. You know, I told my SLP that sometimes when I'm speaking, I don't hear the voice that other people hear. I hear my previous voice, and it freaks me out. And she let me know that because I've had that voice for most of my life before my transition, of course, that's the voice that my brain is used to hearing. So my brain tunes in on what it thinks my voice should sound like instead of what it actually sounds like. But in testing, she was like, yeah, you have a range of what is considered a masculine voice. So it's just, you know, working on the resonance, which is what we did. So we worked on that, and she taught me how to go between sounding light and sounding darker. And it does help, and it really makes a difference. So we worked on that with speech. I'm putting that into my singing, working with my vocal coach. So it's getting better. It's getting better. And that's what I've been focusing on for this month, and I'll continue to do it until the end of the month, and then come back more regularly on social media. But I just needed this time to work on me, to build up my confidence in my voice and in my vocal abilities, so that I can get back to doing the one thing that I love, and that's being on stage. So yeah, that's the main update. That is me totally being transparent. A lot of people just don't fully understand when it comes to voices. If you're not a singer or an actor or use your voice in any way professionally, you may not fully understand what someone like me has to go through as an actor and a performer. But yeah, that's what I have to go through. So my confidence is coming back. I'm practicing every day, and hopefully within maybe a few months, it'll get to the point where I feel extremely confident enough to sing any song I choose in the range that I have. So yeah, that is what I wanted to share. And I will put in a few clips after this so you can see one of my rehearsals with my vocal coach, and then I'll put in some of the clips that I've been doing for auditions. Some may have sound, some may not, but I just wanted you all to see that I've been working. I've been doing what I said I was going to do, and I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm happy to be back where I love to be. So yeah, that is it. That is all. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, go back and watch my other videos and like those as well. Thank you so much for following me along on my journey. If you have any questions about my transition or transitioning in general, hit me up in the comments and I'll answer your question either in the comments or I will do a video on it. Like I said, for the rest of this month, I will be continuing to work on me, and then I'll come back regularly after that. All right? Thank you, thank you, thank you again. I ask that you be good. And if you cannot be good, then be good at it. A.J. out, y'all.
Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she is singing and her song is meant for me.
Yeah, let's fix that file.
Yes.
Song is meant for me.
There we go. Where you're releasing to is what we need to be doing right away. So if we're not using vibrato at first, it still needs to be open and free, not stuck. But voice, and then release the vibrato. You did that the first time. This time not. Check again. 1, 2, 3.
Her voice.
That's solo for
And her voice is there as dusk is falling. And her voice is there as dawn steals by. Pure and bright, it's always near, all day or night, and still I hear it calling. Her voice.
There we go, much better. Color change. Here we go, and
I can sense her laughter in the ripple of the waves against the shoreline. I can see her smiling in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale